Hello everybody, and welcome to the final update for Splatoon 2. I am Dan, and how are you all doing today? Yeah, I think it's really saddening. Splatoon 2 is my favorite game on Nintendo Switch. And yeah, today it's coming to a close. And that's okay. It's okay. I just need to accept it a little bit. Either way, you can see me wearing a very special t-shirt, but there's no Splatfest coming up, right? You are technically correct, because this is a Splatfest tee replica. Once you update the game, you get it for free, which is pretty amazing because it gives you access to the ability doubler just like before, but all the slots that you have to unlock now follow the regular slot unlock system and not the Splatfest one where it's always 7,500 points, which is incredible. So yeah, let me give you a close-up of the tee here. Very cool. By the way, you've noticed likely that my Octoling has a different color than you would find in a regular Turf Wars. That's because this is, well, you can choose any color you like from the previous Splatfest while you're playing in private battle, which is an amazing addition, and I can't wait to show you that. So let's go into lobby right now and let's head into this, because this is not going to be an insanely long video. We could talk about the changes made to Schandorf Institute and to the weapons, but we are here to showcase the most important thing, which is the changes they made to make private battle like the best option in the game right now. So let's boot into this. And while I'm doing that, I'm setting up that I can also log in on the other one. So let's go one to the left here, and you see Turf War Splatfest. Regular Splatfest gives you option of 23 stages, which are all the regular ones here. And you don't really get access to the ink colors at random, which is a slight bummer actually. But yeah, all the daytime stages are here. But if you flip over to the one to the left here, you have access to all the nighttime ones, including all 24 Shifty Station stations. Yeah, they're all here. So in total, including the ones in regular Turf Wars, you have access to 70 stages in Turf Wars, which is absolutely nuts. But even nuttier is that you can choose any colors that were used in the previous Splatfest. So we have Cake and Ice Cream here, Mario and Ketchup, Dexterity versus Endurance, Champion versus Challenger, Gurk Out and Gurk In, all about the Gurkins, Money and Love, Hana and Dango, which was a Japanese one, is another Japanese one, My Melody and Paparin. Yeah, all of them are here. Squid vs Octopus, Retro vs Modern. Oh, this was my favorite ones for the Family and Friends Splatfest, the very silverish and goldish ones, or more bronze rather. But yeah, all of them are here, all of them, and I just used, before this, I used the pineapple one, obviously. But yeah, you can choose whatever color you desire. Let's go for the Chaos and Order colors. Which stage are we gonna pick? Let's go for... By the way, I realized recently that all the names for the Shifty Stations, the proper names, are all based on novels, which I think is amazing, and they sure deserve props for that. So many splat zones here. I like that one too. Just for sake of argument and because it's in recent memory, let's quickly check MC Princess Diaries. Looks good. And let's press start here. And see how it all looks. If you would play with full teams, and I will tell you that right up front, you would actually see a team name like you would in the Splatfest. But right now, because I'm playing 1 versus 1, you don't really get that at the moment. Yeah. you're basically playing turf war. There's no way of a scoring system, which I still think is a big shame. Like, I know you can change teams on the fly, but let's say if you're using the same team every single time that you play. Wouldn't that be nice then to have a scoring system so you can have your own proper Splatfest and don't have to write it down every single time? But because this is basically made with creating your own Splatfests in mind. And I think that's a really cool idea. I just really like that. And we're definitely going to do it. Let me know in the comments what the theming for that should be. Because I have some ideas, but if you are willing for us to do this on a stream, we should likely have some ideas of what the community Splatfest for Game Explain should be. But I'm up for anything, really. But yeah, this is all how this works. The comments are just regular. They're not saved from the Splatfest, but for the rest, it's basically all the stages you would ever want and ever need in private battle ever. Which gives you a lot of room to play with. Especially with all the shifty stations and now the night and daytime versions of all the regular ones. That's a lot of content basically made for private battle. It's not possible for you to see this content if you don't have friends around or people to play with online in a private battle setting, because these maps are not going to be added to regular turf wars. They've been very clear about this. So if you're not in that, if you don't have that option or that luxury, you are in a rough place. And there you have Pearl Marina coming down as usual in the last minute. I love this animation so much. Look at that. It's the voice, the end all voices. Let me go there. Let's give this a proper send-off. Here we go. Wonderful. But yeah, those are the rules. That you can do anything about it. Like all of the options for other private battle modes, like the ranked battles and everything, are just the same. You can't use any of these fancy colors. They're purely made for Turf War Splatfest, which I think is kind of a shame, but it is what it is, you know. And I do think it's cool that the Splatfest T changes with the colors that you choose. Sadly, I haven't been able to see what the team names are like, because you now can see them if you are clothing coordinator or use the same weapon. But we might have to dig into that at some point. That sounds like a fun idea to do, right? But yeah, there you go. Even get the colors on the victory and defeat screens. Really cool. But yeah, once again, access to every single Splatfest stage, which is really awesome. And you can have or play in any heart you desire, which I think is flipping fantastic. Chicken and egg. We go for Flutters in the Attic. Ready. And you are good to go. Bam. We open this up and then close it off. Once again, this is not going to be a very lengthy video. I just want to show this off, how cool this really is. And how many options you really have if you are dedicated to this stuff. But I'm super glad that I did this. I'm extremely glad that they added this to Private Battle, because having these stages last forever would have been bad. And it wasn't as big of a deal with Splatoon 1, where they didn't really add anything purely original. But with the shifty stations, they kind of had to do it. So I'm very glad that they did. But yeah, that's gonna be it, everybody. I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. And be sure to stay subscribed to Game Explained for more, well, not much more in Splatoon 2, but certainly other games too. Thank you so much, everybody. See you later.